Friends and family, can I get you to take some seats? Thanks, everyone. Have you ever wondered why reception guests clink their glasses? I have an explanation for you. It's definitely not what you think. The custom of tapping glasses originated in the Middle Ages when any alcoholic drink was thought to contain spirits, like demons. And if consumed, it would cause the person to do things that they would not normally do. Since bells and other sounds were thought to drive the spirits away, the clinking of glasses was thought to drive the spirits out of the alcohol and thus make it safe to drink. I bet you didn't think that that's the whole reason why you clink your glasses. Think about how many times you haven't clinked your glass. This is how many times you've been exposed to a demon. What a terrific excuse to explain one's drunken behaviour towards the demons. I just wanted to share with you a little good luck tradition that I first heard about nearly 30 years ago at my sister-in-law's wedding. To get the marriage off on the right foot, to keep the bride and groom connected to each other, the wedding guests tap their glasses, and the bride and groom must find each other and kiss, and the ringing will stop. Folklore says that it is considered extremely bad luck if the bride and groom don't kiss every time a glass is tapped. That said, may I introduce our first speaker? I'd like to welcome Nathan's dad, Paul Ryan, to say a few words.
Thank you very much. Excellent. Okay, good evening everyone and welcome. So thank you for the invitation, the invite I should say. For those that don't know who I am, as we just said, my name's Paul and I'm the father of the groom. Firstly, I'd like to thank Martha's parents, Melissa and Jason, for all of their hard work in putting this wonderful day together for Nathan and Martha. It's such an important day for them, and to have such great support is just wonderful, so thank you very much. I'll keep this pretty short, but I'd like to say how proud Mel and I are of both of you. Nathan and Martha have become such a strong couple, starting a life together and making a home where you can bring up a family. Nathan, you have grown into a fine young man and someone I call not only my son, but also my friend. Mel and I have always been there for you, mate, and now that you're a married man, we'll always be there for you and for Martha. Martha, I can honestly say, Nathan is a better person because of you. Now, we're all extremely lucky you came into our lives. Remember, it's not what you have in life, but who we have in life that matters. Congratulations, Nathan and Martha. Let's all please raise your glasses to Mr. and Mrs. Ryan. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Lovely. I now welcome Martha's parents, Melissa and Jason. May I invite you up here?
Hi, I would like to welcome everyone here tonight also on behalf of Jason and I on this special occasion of the wedding of Martha and Nathan on a beautiful night that we weren't too sure what happened with all of the COVID problems, so I'm extremely grateful that we got to have this night. most of you know us, but we are Mel and Jay, Martha's parents. We are immensely proud of Martha and Nathan today. Honestly, it feels quite surreal to be here making this speech. This is the proudest day of my life, and I dare say Jason's also. Jay and I were married in the cathedral 25 years ago this year, and my parents were married in the same cathedral 55 years ago. So I'm extremely happy for them to have followed in both our footsteps. When Martha was born, she made our little family so full of love, full of happiness, full of questions. Wow, did she have some questions? Well, Martha has many of my traits, like being fairly good at party planning and maybe a little bit of a control freak. I think that you'll all agree she has perhaps inherited a lot of her father's sensibility, level-headedness, and drive. What a fabulous mix. She's grown from that inquisitive little girl who would dance around her room and change outfits 10-15 times a day to a graceful, self-confident woman who still changes 10-15 times a day. Martha, I love that you are prepared to experience new things with Nathan, like camping under the stars and not glamping as we always did. And you have been on a boat now, and Martha doesn't do things like that. So I'm pretty impressed, to be honest. My little Marty has found her Prince Charming, and we couldn't be happier. We knew he was right for her from the moment he came to stay with us and melded into our family perfectly from the beginning. Nathan is kind and funny, and we love him. He's also brave, pushing aside nerves to ask Jason in person for Martha's hand in marriage. That's a night we will not forget, imprinted in the memory album of our minds and hearts. Nathan is not becoming Thomas, William and Bridget's brother-in-law today, or Jay and my son-in-law, because for 3.5 years we've thought of him simply as big brother and son, and the perfect life partner for our little Marty. We love you both, and we wish you a lifetime of sticking by each other, laughing together, and loving each other.
Okay, everyone, I think you all know me. I'm not going to take up a lot of time tonight. Pretty much like everyone else, we want to keep the speeches short. I really want to thank everyone for getting here tonight. We know, again, with the COVID issues, we thought we were going to have to cut some numbers, and we've managed to do pretty well. Martha?
Yeah, Jay.
This is not me.
You're the first one, mate.
Martha, I'm immensely... I'm immensely proud of the thoughtful, intelligent and kind young lady that you've become. You've always had extremely high standards and integrity, and we've always expected that. And the people you surround yourself with. The fact that Nathan so clearly stood up to those standards is fantastic. Nathan, you came into our lives, as Melissa said, 3.5 years ago. We've gotten to know you pretty well. We've had some interesting times, and there's been a few surprises. But you bring out so much happiness and unrestrained joy in Martha. And you've managed to fit into the batshit craziness that is the Smythe household. Today will be the happiest day of your lives, but you've got many more of those ahead of you too. You're heading on to an amazing journey together, and I wish you every happiness I know you're going to have so many years together. So I want to propose a toast to Martha and Nathan.
So heartfelt, and looking at those bridesmaids' faces just then, yeah, I could have broke down too. Thank you, Melissa and Jason. I now invite Nathan, the man of the night, to say a few words. Come on, Nathan.
Thanks, Suze. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Sorry. Welcome to the wedding of Mr. and Mrs. Ryan. On behalf of my wife and I would like to welcome you all to this special day. Thank you all for coming. I can honestly say it would not have been the same without all of you here today. Some of you have travelled far, and Martha and I really appreciate the huge effort it has taken from everyone here today, especially in these COVID times. For your lovely gifts too, me and Martha, thank you. I'd like to say a huge thanks to my new in-laws, Melissa and Jason, for putting all this together. So much work and effort has gone into this day. Martha and I thank you. We are very grateful for everything you have done. So far, it's been an amazing night. Can I say a huge thanks for welcoming welcoming me into your family, and for all your additional love and support you give to me and Martha. We're so grateful to you both. I'm a bit nervous. I'd like to also thank my parents for their continued love and support. Mum, thank you for everything you have done for me. Your love and support means a great deal to me and to Martha. Now, a lot of our friends and family are not able to be here tonight, but you're here, and that means so much. Thank you for always being there for me, Mum. Dad and Mel, you've both been a huge influence to me, and I can't thank you enough. Your love and support means so much to me and to Martha. Thank you for always being there for me, Dad. I appreciate all that you have done and continue to do for me. I would not be the man I am today without you. Can I please ask our parents and also our grandparents to stand up? Can we please raise our glasses for a toast to our parents and grandparents? Now to the most important person here, my wife. Martha, you look absolutely amazing, stunning, and beautiful. I'm one lucky man. Can't thank you enough for saying yes and for being my wife. I feel extremely lucky to be able to stand here in front of our family and friends, tell you how much I love you, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please raise our glasses and toast my new wife, Martha. I'd also like to thank the bridal party. First of all, the bridesmaids are looking absolutely stunning tonight.
And thank you for helping Martha get ready this morning. To my boys, thanks for all the support, love, being there for me today. We've had many memories, made some amazing memories, some of which we can still remember. Adam. Well, that's it for me. I wish everyone has a good night, drink up, and enjoy the night. Thank you.
Thanks, Nathan. That was beautiful. And now that we're all drunk after all those toasts, Nathan's best man, Jesse McEwen, come and join us for a toast.
Tell some stories, mate.
I'm not too good at this, but I'll give it a good go. Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Jesse. Thank you all for coming today and celebrating Martha and Nathan's big day. Big thank you to Martha and Nathan's parents who put in a great effort to make this all happen. Thank you all to the bridesmaids for all the help you put in, and might I say you look beautiful tonight. And to all the boys, he's scrub up right too. So I first met Nathan in high school as we shared the same class, and from the first day we met we became good mates. I have many happy memories from our school years, some great times we had, and also recall once or twice getting in trouble. But I'm not too sure about that. I'll leave it at that. Halfway through school, Nathan got a job at Hungry Jack's, and not long after that, I got a job there too, and boy, they were in for a surprise. When we were working at Hungry Jack's, Nathan would eat more food than you would make for a customer. But we'll leave it at that. After leaving Hungry Jack's, both Nathan and I got full-time jobs and naturally kept our great friendship. Almost every weekend we'd hang out, do something fun, either go camping or driving, or of course, having a beer together. I was there the day Martha and Nathan met, and from that day I could see Nathan was falling in love with her. So after several happy years together, that day has finally arrived that you are marrying the lady of your life. I would like to thank and give my best wishes to the bride and groom for many happy years to come. And I'm sure it won't be long until we hear the steps coming. So, if everyone can please join me to raise a glass to wish Martha and Nathan all the best and many happy years to come. Here's to Martha and Nathan. Thank you.
Thanks, Jesse. That was great. Most of you all know our maid of honour, Jeanne Conway Dodd. Please make her welcome.
It looks long, but I promise it's not long. Maybe it is, but... Okay. Martha and Nathan, you did it. You got married. Despite COVID and the lockdown that came with it, you're now officially Mr. and Mrs. Who would have thought that all those years ago, on a booze bus, dressed as tradies, that you two would fall in love and end up here? Well, I guess Nathan kind of did, because anyone who was there at the time and the years following would remember him telling anybody that would listen, I'm going to marry her one day. Well, he was right, but Nathan, being Nathan, got ahead of himself and had skipped a couple of steps, like actually asking Martha to be his girlfriend. It took him a few short months, but he finally asked her out, and Nathan moved into the Smart family shortly after, and as the saying goes, the rest is history. Nathan quickly became like another son to Melissa and Jason, and a brother to Bridge, Will and Tom. He was so welcomed into the family and has been part of the Smart family ever since. remember Martha and I talking about her getting engaged for months. We wondered what it would be like when she was actually engaged, and often talked about how far we had come since high school, and always thought about what our 13-year-old selves would think if they could see us now, realistically talking about engagement. So Martha and I enjoyed many a window shop and speculated that when Nathan took her for a drive to the beach, that it would most likely result in a proposal, as he had always wanted to ask her to marry him at the beach. Well, I'll tell you what, every time they went to the beach, I was asked if they were engaged yet. Then the trip finally came, and she snapped me saying that she thought tonight was the night. A little bit later on, I got a call, and they were officially engaged. From there, it was a whole lot of fun. Trips to Brisbane and Gladstone for some dress shopping. Just ask Melissa about that yum crab omelette she tried in Brisbane. Or if you're looking for a real quick shortcut to Gladstone, then ask Maddie Reddy, who kindly took us in the scenic route about 45 minutes extra. It took us a little bit longer. And there was a lot of walking down the aisle practice, especially down the halls of the Empire Hotel. Yes, walking to music is art. Anyway, these two people we all see sitting here in front of us now are both very different, yet exactly the same people as those two 18-year-olds who met in that Christmas. Martha is still a very sarcastic, stylish, honest, and kind-hearted person she was at 18. And Nathan is still the adventurous, generous, and somewhat funny bloke he was at 18. However, over the years, we've all had the pleasure of watching them grow together, sharing traits that have made them the hashtag couple goals they are today. Martha puts up with all of his fishing and camping, and Nathan puts up with the endless ASOS deliveries and all of the oil skincare routine. But they both share the most important thing of all: good taste in expensive cars. Oh, and unconditional love. But from supporting each other through apprenticeships and a few uni degrees, to buying and renovating a house, and of course tolerating all of the car adventures they have had at each other's backs. Through this journey, they have really flourished as the most supportive friends and family members who now dish out some amazing advice. They have grown into mature and level-headed decision makers, with Martha mostly being the one, the most thoughtful and generous helpers who always lend a hand, and mates who provide the best company and laughs anyone could ask for. We've all been blessed to walk alongside them so far, and we cannot wait to see what adventures lie ahead. Because as Troy Bolton would say, we're all in this together, and as Nathan would say, up the Ryans. So guys, I'd ask you to raise your glasses and join me in a toast to two of my absolute best mates, Nathan and Martha, to the bright future that lays ahead of you both. May your troubles be less, and your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness.
Thanks, Jano, the beautiful speech. Friends and family, that's the end of our formal speeches. But I throw the invitation out to you. Is there anyone else out there who'd like to say a few words or toast the bride and groom? Any takers? Any brave souls? Thank you, Susan. The brave soul has actually been fortified with a few glasses of champagne. I'd just like to say to Mark and Nathan, and I'm going to really do this through tears, the same way as Jay did. We've known there's quite a number of people here that have grown up with the Smythe family, and the Smythe family have grown up with us. We call ourselves the Village. We're a number of families that have all come through school together, come through teenagehood together, come through the early adult years together. Martha is the first of our village, the first of our children. Pardon my voice, but the first of our children who has found the love of her life. We all love Nathan as well. Nathan's also part of the village now. We welcome so many people into our village, and Basically, our village is just the respect and love that we all show each other. The number of adults that help raise each other's children. We've all had trials and tribulations, but we love each other unconditionally. And from table 6, who is just a small number of the village that have watched you grow up, Martha. Nathan, we welcome you to the village. We have for years, and we just want you both to know that we're all still there with you. We all love you. And from the adults that have all gone through trials and tribulations ourselves as young couples, as young parents, as parents with kids, we're all there for you. If and when you ever need us, if and when you ever need a coffee, glass of wine, beer, whinge about the wife, whinge about the husband, you'll go through that in life. But it's those things that make you stronger, and I'm sure all of your friends will be there with you all as you follow that journey. So to Mel and Jay, we love you. To Nathan's mum, dad, stepmum, family, brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles, to everybody, we all support you two on your journey. We love you. Thank you. I've learned something tonight. I don't look at my dad and I don't look at Melissa, because that's just not the good thing to do. Thank you, Denise. Is there anyone else who'd like to say a few words, any toasts? Or do I hear tapping the glasses, perhaps? Oh, I do. Wasting the time to think about speeches. Thank you.